how surprised are you with just the lack of offense early and you weren't able to make a pass? I mean, how do you explain that entire start?
Tough to explain as far as some indecisiveness and not playing direct, and it was the root of our problems, the root of our challenge tonight. I thought there was enough generated to get breaks, and the question would be, did you earn the break? We could have scored, but let's face it, we didn't play the way we needed to play. It starts with playing faster, more direct, and we were not direct enough, and that was the difference in the game. We weren't decisive, direct, and when you're doing that, you're putting pucks where you can pressure them, and when you're not, you're overhandling pucks, and overhandling it tonight cost us.
Is there an update on the TS?
No updates. I'll find out more now.
You look at 15 shots on goal Wednesday. You had 4 in the first period tonight. Does that play into, the lack of a direct game? Guys are dipsy doing and with the puck and not shoot.
That have to be more decisive. Absolutely, we have to be willing to put pucks behind. We had too many turnovers, cost us. Playing in front, not playing behind, not putting pucks behind where you can pursue, putting pucks to the net. You could see we had shots blocked from the point. We had opportunity to get it to the net quicker. We didn't, and then the shot was blocked. So, it can look like a lot, but when it comes down to what you had said at the outset, Mike, and I responded, we have to be more decisive and more direct. And that will clean up the messes that we are making for ourselves at this point.
When there's a game like this, do you like having a game right away the next day just to get going again?
I do, yeah.
What's the biggest challenge in trying to reset the room in between intermissions?
Boy, I mean, it's, you give up a goal on the first chance, and again, we had an opportunity to play behind, and we didn't. It's every night's a little bit different challenge, but I thought we needed to pick up the pace and pick up the tempo, and we just didn't get there collectively. We were there in spurts, and we were there with individuals, but it was not as a unit of 5 enough.
Owen was -5 tonight. It was just a classic game of a young defenseman. Sometimes they have them.
Yeah, I would say so. He had a tougher time with the puck tonight, but it happens. It certainly, you can't. He had a tough night, but there wasn't much help in instances where there should have been on certain plays. So, it was a group thing, like I said, but certainly the statistics for him were not positive.
How concerned are you about your power play at this point? I mean, there was some possession and such. You lived on the power play a lot of the time last year.
Well, in a game like tonight, it could have changed momentum for us. We did obviously shift Middlestead in on that unit, and that it did look better as a result of that, but didn't convert. And there were a couple opportunities there that they generated. And again, I think even the stuff we generated, because we weren't decisive. That's why I say a lot. Our problems can all be summed up with, however you want to say it, but more direct and more decisive. There were opportunities in that game. We didn't make breaks for ourselves. We had chances to score, didn't score. We hit goalposts. We had rebounds laying there that we just missed or just skated past. And the power play could fit into that category. It did move the puck around much better. It created looks much better. But in the end, we weren't decisive enough when those looks came.
What do you think you guys need to do to find more game-to-game consistency?
It's everything I just said. Like I said, you can't. I can answer lots of questions. You can answer them lots of different ways. But we have to be more direct and more decisive in what we do, and in a collective manner, on the same page doing that. When we played, I don't want to say we played as individuals, but we have to play more predictable as a group of 5. And that is keep pucks moving forward and keep pressuring pucks as they move and pucks to the net. So We can break it down lots of different ways, but you get that resolved, and lots of different things work themselves out.